Let's lock in with the entire history of the entire planet by Bill Wurtz. Let's lock in. React. I'm gonna put y'all down here again. And I'm gonna go here. And kablamo.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right?
Yep,
like I said, it
makes
didn't
sense.
happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets. Forget this. I want to be something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Corks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news, the protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Space dust. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks. And it kind of made a mess, which is now... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that.
Whoa.
It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff, but we're still in the...
If you think about it, matter is just a bunch of atoms coming together and having an orgy. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm getting hard. And I just came. Yeah. Atoms are having an orgy. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Vaseline. Yeah. Having an orgy. Yeah. Yeah. Adam's having an orgy. Grab the Vaseline. Let me fuck your butt. It ain't that serious. It's not that serious, gang. It's not that serious.
The ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish. Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg.
I never thought about that. That's how eggs work. The yolk is actually just the water supporting the life of the. Wow, YouTube is a crazy place because you,
Works
you
for
can
me.
just randomly learn this stuff.
And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time, here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff. And walk. No, like, walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Knirsch, which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power, society.
Whoa.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed.
I can't help but like think about all of the. We haven't gotten to Greenland yet, but I can't help but think about all of the editing that's going into this. Like, not only is the like the little jingles and voices, but like the little sound bits and every single picture, gang. Like, what? It's probably took forever.
Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley civilization?
I don't know why, but China just fried me crazy.
Where? Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley civilization? The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah, look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow, that's
Persia.
Big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Would you leave Tupelo if I gave you 500 elephants? Yo, 500 elephants or live in Tupelo, where I've been my entire life? Let me make a call real quick. Hold on. Let me make a call. I'm gonna make a call. don't think she's gonna answer. If she doesn't answer, then I have to do it. I have to take the 500 elephants and leave then. Because apparently she doesn't care enough about me to answer the phone. Wow. Wow. This is a lot of rings, guys. This is a lot of rings. I want y'all to know that.
The wireless customer.
Yeah, I'm taking the 500 elephants, gang. I'm out. Yeah, it's over. It's over. 500 elephants and I'm gone, gang. That's gonna be the new challenge. Hold on. Let's I'm gonna make that the challenge. Trash this one. Delete and refund. Create. All right, new community challenge. 500 elephants and I'm out. 500 elephants, I leave. Anywhere on Earth but here. I could raid the entire city with 500 elephants. I could turn into my own army of elephant attackers. I could take over. It's cities near here that I could take over with 50 elephants. Their police forces don't have enough to combat 50 elephants. I know it for a fact. This is common knowledge in the area. If I had 50 elephants, there would be no society. I would ruin the two nearest cities to me. Verona and Shannon would be owned by me and my 500 elephants. But let's get back to the reaction. My fault.
Is their main philosophy. Actually, they have three main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world.
Silk is awesome. Like for do-rags, but for clothing, it's very overrated.
Accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful that I would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. China's whole again. Then it broke again. Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots.
Hold on, now I'm getting a FaceTime. Guys. I wonder who this could be. Hello. Can you hear me?
I didn't even get your call.
Oh, you didn't, huh? Yeah. So the question was, if I were to receive 500 elephants, would I move away from Tupelo? Now the answer has already been chosen because you didn't answer the first time on the phone call. So I unfortunately have to leave you here if I were to get 500 elephants. Now, you have the choice. Would you join my empire of 500 elephants, or would you stay and try to fight against me?
Fight against some elephants?
I have 500 elephants given to me. I'm going to run the cities that I encounter because there's no place in Mississippi that could combat 500 elephants at a simultaneous time. So, are you joining the dominant elephant army of Diesel Howell, or are you staying and fighting against me? Quickly. You have to choose quickly. Yes or no?
Get some freaking elephants.
Are you in or out?
Go get 'em.
Are you in or out? Are you in or out?
I get some elephants. If nobody gets
I'm-
elephants, I'm gonna die.
I'm the one that has the elephants, Jasmine. I have the elephants.
I'm so confused.
It's nothing to be confused about, gang. Either you're with me with my 500 elephants running shit, or you're not. Pick.
But that means that's a lot of cleaning up, like elephant shit. Like,
The people that we
that's a lot of
conquer, are gonna clean the elephant shit, Jasmine. You're thinking about infrastructure stuff. That this not gonna be our problem because we're gonna be the ruling class with our elephant army. Are you? I've had all of 5 minutes to think about this, and I've come up with an already surefire way to do this. And you're trying to poke holes in this, which have already been patched. So can you make a decision, yes or no, on where you're going?
Dude, what are you asking me for?
Are you joining me or are you not? It's that simple.
It's elephants. It's kind of crazy.
Are you the ops or no? Are you the ops or no?
It broke up. I don't know what she said.
Are you the ops or are you not? Because it's gonna get wicked for anybody that's not on my side. I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to save you. So are you coming with me and my 500 elephants or not?
Diesel, who the hell is taking care of 500 elephants?
All right, I got my answer. Thank you. She not fucking with the elephants. It's over. She's trampled, gang. She's trampled. This is the male equivalent of "Would you love me if I was a bug?" Facts. Would you join my elephant army or not? She is elephant food now. Yes. She talking about who's gonna clean the elephant shit. Who's gonna clean up your dead body now? See. You're trampled by elephants. You've been stomped out by 500 elephants. It's too. You tried. I led her to the water. She wouldn't drink. You can lead a horse to water. You just can't make him drink, gang. I tried to save her life. Y'all saw me.
Enslaved. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra, the first.
This whole time I'm thinking like, yo, why he ain't said nothing about America yet? It hadn't been discovered yet. It hadn't been discovered yet, so nobody knows what was happening over there at that time. I was like, I was really about to get fried. I was like, yo, what is happening? Why is he not talking about the greatest nation on earth?
Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The minds have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city. Population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili.
Fun fact, the names of all the Lion King characters have Swahili meanings. I can't remember all of them, but they mean stuff in Swahili.
Coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do.
Wait a minute. I know this Holy Land you speak of.
A crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those
Whoa.
mountains. There's the...
Yo, whoa. Whoa.
Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself. Korea just
gonna try
became
to make
itself.
it a
And
drop.
Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long
Genghis put belt to ass. Look at this amount of land. Look at this landmass, right? Mongolian. That's a crazy amount of places to have your attention at.
time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time?
Whoa, hold on. Baghdad was the most important library in the world. Chuck keeps like bringing up these top two now. Chuck is top 2 most intelligent PMs. I don't even know who he's fighting with for one. Maybe Irk. I don't know yet. But this he might. I don't really know. I think Chuck might be one. I think he might be. Hold on. Hello, Mississippi bombs. Every time I heard when they said Baghdad in the video, that's where my mind went to, was bombs over Baghdad. I'm telling you, 500 elephants destroys the infrastructure of this entire state. And not even to think that some of the elephants will be reproducing, creating more elephants to join the army. And it's a continuous cycle of me having like hundreds of elephants. I might turn into Genghis Khan with 500 elephants. The Mongolians wasn't playing no games with nobody. The Mongols burned it to the ground. They was doing something. Hold on. Let me rephrase. I'm not going to do what Genghis Khan did to those families and those women. I'm not going to do that. But the sheer span, the reach of my influence will be so large. Now that sounds even worse. Hold on. That sounds worse. In 100 years, we will all be related to pity. Nah. But imagine though. But yeah. You said you said what you said. Word, that's peace. All right. Grab the Vaseline. Let me. Hold on. I really want to play that. So I'm gonna play it after this.
I think it's Tonga time.
I just want to finish this.
I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit. Oh, Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer, let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire?
Every time I see the word Renaissance now, I think of Beyonce.
Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to...
Wait a minute. Is that why white people don't cook with spices as much?
Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice.
So Europeans were banned from the Indian spice trade, so that's why all the nasty food on earth comes from these little areas besides like Spain. Some of y'all might say that Greek food is good, but I've never had any good lamb anything, gang. But that might be, because I'm in Mississippi and we don't have, great lambs, or we don't have great lamb cooks. But yeah, with the 500 elephants, that's gonna change. We're gonna be eating lamb. We gonna
Trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find
Greek food buzz. I might have to cook my own someday. That might be what I have to
Said
do.
Christopher Columbus,
I can't
probably
eat
smoking
chain
crack.
food.
If the world is round,
Greek
let's
food.
go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the
1492.
Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do
Abu Bakr.
you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which
Oh, I
might have
remember
accidentally
this.
started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was
What's that sauce?
Protestant Reformation? You know what would be magnificent?
He got that shit on. Hold on. This is like this is humanoid version of Toad from Mario. This is a crazy hat. What's that? A hat. Crazy, funky, junky hat. Overslept. Hair slightly. Child look like Keira Knightley. We been there. We been that. We see right through your funky hat. I would cook with this. Like, what's under there first of all? Cause like it's got to be multiple layers of something, with also something sitting in the middle that's holding that up. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like a wood piece that he's got like connected to his head, and then he wrapped it all crazy. But I'm gonna do some research on Suleiman the Magnificent, and I'm
Said
gonna see about
Suleiman
that
wearing
hat.
an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world. More specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving
Ohio random mention W.
Russia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a religion. No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters.
Wait, four.
No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution.
That shit, you mean? Nah, don't W Haitians now.
Especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters.
Them
Why
my
didn't we think of
folks,
this
you
before?
crazy.
Wait, who's in charge of France now?
You a damn
Said
lie.
Napoleon,
You know
trying
that.
to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island.
Nah, they is your folks. You owned them. You right. Your folks. You right. Mm-hmm. I get it now. You speaking double language. I get it. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know exactly what you are, gang. Yeah, that way. Yeah, he did, B3. He did.
He came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them. So
I think it was Nigalita. What wasn't it? Nigalita, Ligalita, Pigalita, Sigalita, Digalita, Migalita. That's it. Mig. Right next to the N, Nig, M, Migalita. There it is. That's it.
they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made
Opium trade. How did this revert back to, wait a minute. How did we get back to opium being traded? Opium trade, guys.
Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island.
The
Britain and
opium
Russia are playing a
wars
game where they try to
for
stop each other from
opium
conquering
trade.
Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Hey, just sent you a message
Is
through.
about to go crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know,
Damn.
let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They knew.
Damn. He ain't got no patience.
Got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To
Blame
celebrate,
the
they
Maine
kick
on
Panama out of
Spain.
Panama and make a canal connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally.
Fun fact, the Emancipation Proclamation didn't actually free the slaves. Then what did? Are we still slaves today? Holy shit, we're slaves to our money. Damn. That's fucked up. The South was already their own country. That's peace. That's peace. You can't make laws in a foreign country. Yeah, you're right. You're also right. Well, I mean, when you got, more guns than that country, then they kind of have unbalanced reason to side with you than to side against you. That's like me saying, I can't tell you what to do, but I got a gun right to your head and I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? That's like me aiming a gun at you, right? And I'm like, hey, I would like for you to wash my feet. You don't have to wash my feet, but I would like for you to wash my feet. What is your answer? Yes or no? Will you wash my feet? You're gonna wash my feet, gang. If you love your life, you're gonna wash my feet. It's just that simple. I just seen shit on this train. Okay. I just seen this TS girl on TikTok going on tour for trade. So she's going. She's taking that pussy on tour. A trade tour is crazy. A trade tour is crazy. I feel like trade. I don't know what. Dom said last night that trade just means DL, but I don't know if trade is DL. I'm not gonna stop
Weaker
this
and
video to do
controlled
that.
by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great
Whoa.
war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live.
Uh-oh.
Arabs. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman-anymore empire. Except Turkey, Turkey makes a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Saudi
Hello?
Arabia.
Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring
Damn,
Hitler,
Great
the
Depression.
angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they rape Nanking.
You know what's crazy about like
Economy's
evil
great and it'll
people, right?
probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler.
Evil people, their parents had no idea that they were going to be evil, so they just took the little cute little picture of baby Hitler, not realizing that there's multiple people stating that if they were to go back in time, they would murder this baby. That's funny, right? Like, they had no clue that they were raising like top one evil person of all time. They didn't realize that. They were just like, you know what? Look at our cute little Adolf. Like, he's so sweet. That it's almost as if they were like, they took the picture to be like, this is the baby that you'll need to look for at some point in time. This is like a wanted poster. This is the equivalent of the Straw Hat Pirates. This is the Straw Hat Pirate of evil dictators. They like 10 billion berries if you kill baby Hitler. Oh, he's so easily assassinatable. Nah, for real. He looked like he up to no good. He probably had some bad tendencies. Like, he would probably bite the nip when he was being breastfed. Adolf was such a cute name back then. Adolf was probably in nursery rhymes. That's what I'm saying. Like, Adolf was probably like a sweet little Hansel and Gretel type name, and they ended up like realizing that, oh shit, the most evil person of all time was named Adolf. We can't name anybody else Adolf. Imagine the time traveler explaining to Hitler's parents why they just had to watch their baby die. All right, so Mrs. and Mrs. Hitler, I would just like to explain to you that the child that you have in that crib will grow up one day to not only eradicate an entire race of people down to the 6 million lives, okay? 6 million. So the number 6 with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like, and then another 1, 2, 3 zeros behind it. Like, that amount of people died, right? And so he didn't just like shoot them either. Like, he took his meticulous time to like calculate the amount of gases that they would have to inhale for them to like be incapacitated and be like completely dead. He didn't bury them in the proper way. They were literally tossed bodies into like trenches that he dug. So like, this was very inhumane. Like, think of the worst thing that you've ever seen happen. Worse, right? So he did that to people, and here's the thing: they weren't like crazy evil people. It was just kind of like they believed in something that he disagreed with. A religion, right, a religion. So their religious beliefs weren't his religious beliefs. So he took it in his own hands to galvanize the troops, some would say. And great speaker, great leader of men. He kind of was kind of his linchpin. He kind of, you know, he would do a little bit of math. He was kind of a little abusive with the drugs, but they let that slide. But I'm gonna have to take the baby and I'm gonna have to kill it. Well, I understand that you may have pushback, but 6 million is kind of a fair trade for one baby, right? I understand that you're upset, but okay. I get it. That even in killing this one child, what if there is another person that were to grow up and do the same thing that he did, I want to assure you that with the existence of me being here due to time travel technology, that baby will also be eradicated as well. So it wouldn't just be you that would be receiving this speech, but it would be also any other potential Hitler-esque, figures in the future would then be returned to the past to be eradicated. This is actually a protocol. Like, I want you to understand like the seriousness of what's going on right now. So, we have to take this baby's life to save these other lives, okay? Now, could I go back in time even further and take another child and give you that child? Yes, we could do like when like you have an older model of MacBook and they let you trade the MacBook in for the new updated MacBook for like, a discounted price. Oh, you don't know what MacBooks are. What about iPhones? No idea what that is either? Oh, okay. I got it. So, say for instance, like your horse, right? Your horse were to be injured and you could take the horse to wherever you got the horse from, and then you could trade the horse in, right? And get a new horse. That's basically what I would be doing with the baby. So you would want a blonde, blue-eyed baby? The new baby that you would want would be blonde and blue-eyed? Okay, so I see, that's where he got it from. Okay, got you. Okay. So now I might have to eradicate you guys as well. So why don't you two just take a deep breath. It won't be long. And then Okay.
The angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World War II. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him. Let's unite all the nations and have...
When they put it that way, of like extermination bomb, it kind of got wicked.
Have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public.
Amazing work.
Wow, that worked.
Thank you.
Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the
Yo, this Holy Land place is kind of causing a lot of ruckus. Hopefully that's not like for all time, right, guys? This Holy Land place, for it to be so small, it's been mentioned a few times.
Same time, let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
This is my first time watching this art.
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China.
Oh, wait, that's the place that John Cena wouldn't acknowledge, right? Right?
Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island.
Yeah, that's the place that John Cena didn't want to acknowledge.
Wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay.
Wait. Yo, it was a lot less people back then. And then it kind of just yoink. But I mean, with technology spiking, people having access to, being able to live longer, health and all that stuff, it makes sense. But if you wasn't like, getting bitches back in this time, gang, you didn't have that much competition. You was a lame ass nigga if you didn't get no bitches back here. Especially back these ways, like you wasn't getting bitches, bro. Something wrong with you. But then around here, kind of skyrockets. You kind of competing with like 6 billion, sextillion, million, trillion niggas.
Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it.
How lame does Britain have to be to not just use euros?
Let's check the
Niggas
mail.
use
Surprise, it's on the
pounds.
computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your
9/11.
pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed.
Damn.
Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Okay. They threw a lot at us, but I think we got it. Guys. W video. Shout out to billwurtz. Gang. That was amazing. So much knowledge. That was like the entire history of the universe. Like, I guess it was pretty much the entire history of our universe because we're all just here on Earth. So our universe pretty much it was all wrapped up into one there.